Piggyback Payday review. Hey, this is Bauke for Liberty to Travel. In this video, I'm going to do a review of the Piggyback Payday product that was just released, and it is a very interesting product. So what it does is it basically combines Instagram influencers with Shopify stores, or at least that's the idea of it. So the idea is the software helps you very easily and quickly find Instagram influencers to help you promote products on a Shopify store. So if you are into e-commerce, drop shipping on Shopify, or you just want to get started with that, you want to sell some kind of product online, some kind of physical product, then this software will help you find Instagram influencers to use for traffic and promotion of your products. So I'm going to look at the sales page of the product, I'm going to look at the upsells, I'm going to look at the members area and the product itself, of course, and I'm going to give you a couple of custom-made bonuses from me if you decide to purchase the product through my link. So let's have a look at the sales page first. So the sales page says he makes $691 a week by piggybacking on the success of others. So the reason that they state that is because they have a case study in the product where they make this amount in 1 week by using Instagram influencers to promote their Shopify products. So yes, that's actually a valid claim. And honestly, I think if you have a Shopify store already and you're making sales and you can find influencers in the right niche, you can make a lot more than $691 a week with this, because that's only like $2,700 a month, something like that. I think with something like this, with the model they teach you of finding Instagram influencers, using them to promote your Shopify store, I think you can reach a lot higher numbers than that, to be honest. Using software that does 90% of the work. Well, the software does 90% of the work in terms of finding influencers and contacting them, definitely. In terms of actually setting up your Shopify store, selling your products, selecting your products, that's something you're still going to have to do mostly yourself. So keep that in mind, though. So yeah, the traffic is built in. Yeah, well, I guess they kind of help you find your influencers using the software. So I guess that's kind of true in an indirect way. No experience is needed. Yeah, no, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So you don't really need to have done this before. And the method is unexploited. Yeah, I guess you can still find very cheap influencers on Instagram in terms of they haven't really done much of this before. So yeah, there's still a lot of potential here, and it's not an overly saturated method. So I agree with that. New unique software and training. Yeah, it's pretty unique software. I have not seen anything like this before in this niche. 100% newbie friendly. Yeah, I think anyone can use it. I'll show you when I actually demo the software how easy it is to use. It's super easy and newbie friendly, to be honest. So yeah, it's proven profitable over and over. That is their own case studies. I've had a look at those, and it looks like yeah, it's profitable. So definitely very profitable. Works in any niche. I guess it works in any niche that you can promote on Instagram, which is quite a lot. So yeah, works right now. Yep, that I already covered. So what else? So the price right now is $7, one-time payment. It will go to $27 after the launch. I mean. So that is that's going to be the price from then on. So you want proof? Okay, then there is some screenshots of Shopify sales that they make with this. That's right. Here's a quick description of what the product actually does. There's also step-by-step training involved, so it's not just software. It is a training that helps you find influencers on Instagram. What do you do with them? How do you contact them? And it also helps you set up your Shopify store. If you're brand new to the e-commerce business and you don't have a Shopify store at all, then they have some training that covers that as well. Updates for life for free, so they keep updating the software, and you don't have to pay extra to be upgraded to the newer versions when they release newer versions. And then there's also a 7-day unconditional money back guarantee. If you're not happy with it, you can just get your money back. All right, so that's the sales page. Let's have a quick look at the upsells, what they are. So there's the front end, as I said, it's $7 on the launch. After the launch, it's going to be $27 a month. So if you want to lock in your $7 lifetime access, make sure you get in very quickly. Then there is an upgrade to a pro version of the software, and the pro version for $37 basically has a few more features, and when I jump into the software, I will show you what that means. There's also a gold digger. This is a different software that they have. So where these two, the Piggyback Payday and Piggyback Payday Pro version, they are for finding Instagram influencers. The gold digger is for finding products to sell in your e-commerce store. So that is, if you don't already have an e-commerce store and you want to find products, or you have one and you want to add additional products, then this could be super helpful for that. And then they have another upgrade for $97, which is live training, where they help you for 2 weeks. They do live calls where they show you how they do their e-commerce business using this software, I think. So yeah, cool. Then let's have a look at the members area and the product itself. So first, the members area. This is the members area. Here you can download your software. So you can see here I can download the basic and the pro version. Then they have the training that comes with those. So the basic training is in 2 parts. So the first part of the basic training is how to find and use Instagram influencers, first manually and then using their software. And then the second part of the training is how to set up a Shopify store. So it goes from very basic setup to somewhat more in detail, how to do things like pixels and legal pages and things like that. So it's pretty good, like basic overview of how to set up a Shopify store. In my opinion, if you've never done a Shopify store before, this might not be enough for you. Fortunately though, one of my bonuses is going to help for that. So stay tuned and I'll go over that in a minute. So let's have a look at the basic software and what it does. So I have the software right here. This is the basic version of the software. So what it does is, first you have to log into your Instagram account. I am already logged in. It allows you to search for influencers in a niche by looking at hashtags. So for example, let's have a look at dogs. So I type in dogs, I click on search, and then it's going to go and do some search for, basically it's going to look at all the pictures posted with hashtag dogs, and then it's going to look for big accounts, so influencer accounts, and then list them over here. So now it's adding influencers to the list one by one. So you can see here this one has 295,000 followers, 1,800 posts. They get an average of 23,000 likes per post, and they have an engagement of 7.8%. Now that is actually a very important metric, and why I think this software is absolutely amazing if you want to do anything with Instagram influencers. Not even just for people with e-commerce stores, but anyone who wants to use Instagram influencers could use this software, in my opinion. Even if you're, for example, a hotel and you want to find travel influencers to invite them to come and review your hotel, or you have a restaurant, you want to find food influencers, any sort of business that could use Instagram influencers could use this software, in my opinion. And this is why I like it so much, because this is something that is normally super hard to research yourself, or at least it's a lot of work. So if you want to find all the big accounts, let's say for hashtag dogs, you would have to go through every single one of these pictures yourself, see if the person who posted it has a big account. Then once you acknowledge, okay, yes, they have a big account, then you have to go and research what their engagement is, because it's not just important if an account is big, you also want to know, do they actually get likes, comments, are people engaging with their post? Because only if they have an engaging audience does it make sense to use them for advertising purposes. So this software takes all that work out of your hands and just gives you 20 influencers for this hashtag and sorts them. Well, you can sort them yourself by number of followers and the kind of the engagement percentage. Now, generally, what you will notice is smaller accounts have much higher engagement percentages, but the bigger accounts is the ones you're going to want to look at. generally. You don't want to like do a promotion for someone who has 50 followers. That's pointless, even if they have 40% engagement. But someone who has 570,000 followers, okay, that's interesting. So then you go and look at the engagement, and now here you can see that this guy with almost 300,000 followers has 7.8% engagement, whereas this guy with 570 has only 2.7% engagement. So even though this one has a very big following, their engagement is kind of low. So if you were to do any sort of promotion, then this account may be a much better account to choose because their engagement is so much higher. And this is something that with manual research would take a long time to figure out. And this software does it for you in seconds. And this is what I love about this software. So this is the basic version of the software. The basic version just does this. You can look at hashtags. It finds for you 20 influencers, and you can sort them by all these metrics. This is amazing already. But then there is the Pro version. So the Pro version comes with extra training as well. And that basically shows you how to use the Pro's version of the software, and it gives you a few case studies they did. And this is where the $691 a week came in. Basically, they contacted some influencers using the software, and they spent like $20, $10, $25 here and there on different influencers to post something for them on their Instagram, and they made hundreds of dollars each time. So it's really profitable to do this. So let's have a look at the Pro version of the software. So the Pro version has a few extra features. As you can see, it's a bit there's a bit more to it. So let's do the same search again for dogs, and I will show you. This is going to take a little longer. Why? Because one of the main advantages of the Pro version over the basic version is instead of 20 influencers, you can search up to 200 influencers. This is really big. If you are running a successful e-commerce store already and you want to branch out, get more influencers, you want to do like promotions on a regular basis all the time, then I think upgrading to the Pro version of this software makes so much sense. So if you're just starting out with a brand new Shopify store, you haven't made any sales yet, and you just want to get your feet wet with Instagram influencer promotion, by all means, just get the basic version. If you already have a successful e-commerce business, then I don't think there's any reason not to get the Pro version of this software, because it has so much more potential to find you many more influencers in the niche. As you can see, it's pulling up influencers now. Again, you can sort by engagement, you can sort by following size. So now you can see I can find a few more kind of medium-sized influencers. That is a really good generally really good influencers to go for, because they're not that big that they will charge a lot of money, but they are big enough that there is enough people on their pages for you to get profitable marketing on their pages. And then in addition to having this ability to find 200 influencers, there's a few extra features that the Pro version has over the basic version. They have email templates built in, so you can find a promotional email, a simple email template, and a simple shout out message. Basically, this is just to contact the influencers. So it's like, hello, I run an online store where I sell niche items, so you could say dog items that I think your fan base will love. I'm just wondering if you offer promotion shout outs, and if you do, what options do you have? Thank you, your name. And so you can just copy this, put it in your phone, direct message on Instagram, boom. So that makes it super easy and fast to contact these influencers. And also you can put notes and checkboxes here for contacted, favorites. So basically you can say, okay, this influencer right here, I have already contacted them, they are a favorite of mine, and you can put some notes like, oh, I contacted them for doing a promotion for $20, la la la. So you can just put all that in this software. Now, if you were to use the basic version, that doesn't mean that you can't do that. You can just open a Word document and write all that down yourself. This is the name of the influencer, this is what I contacted them, this is what we talked about. And some of these email templates are actually also in the training I think basic training 1 has some templates for you that you can use at the very bottom. Yeah, Piggyback email and message PDF. So you can just download that, use that to contact influencers. But the Pro version has all of that built into their software, which is amazing. You can just copy paste and do it like that. I think that is an amazing option. Then there's the Gold Digger software. I cannot actually show you the software right now because I don't have access to it, but I have gone through their training videos to see what the software does, and basically it allows you to find winning products on Facebook and then figure out where you can find them to put them in your Shopify store. It is really helpful if you want to just add additional products to your store, or you're brand new at Shopify and you want to build a successful store from scratch. You can just find out what's working right now for others and then basically copy what they do, which in my opinion is one of the main ways to success in internet marketing, in online business, if you're just starting out, which is why another one of my bonuses that I'm including if you purchase through my link is my model to win product, where I basically go over how you can find what others are doing successfully online and use it in your own business. And because I think that with this Piggyback Payday software, that is actually going to be super useful if you have the skills to model other businesses and copy that into your own business. And then I have, as I said, there's 2 more bonuses from me that you get when you buy the software through my link. So there is how to find products for your store and quickly add them. Now they do have some kind of training in their members area on how to do that, but I think if you're brand new to Shopify and you're just starting out, you're going to need a little more information than what they provided. So that is where this bonus number 1 is going to come in. It basically shows you how to find products to drop ship on your Shopify store. So if you're brand new to Shopify, if you're brand new to drop shipping, this bonus is really for you and you will really love it. And then if you are someone who wants to build their own Instagram account, which I think if you're going to go with this method of using influencers to promote your e-commerce, you definitely want to have your own Instagram account for your store where you feature all your items and where you can feature the shout outs that influencers have done for you. Then this is a quick hack for building a big Instagram account from scratch. So there used to be all sorts of methods for building Instagram accounts. And honestly, lately, Instagram has been changing their methods a lot. It's really hard to build a tiny Instagram account and grow it really fast, really big. But there is still one method that works, and that is what I go over in exclusive bonus number 2, how to quickly grow your Instagram account and get loads of free traffic from it. So where the traffic they get with Piggyback Payday is paid traffic, this is also a method you can use for free traffic. And it will actually work really well in combination with Piggyback Payday because you're going to be using influencers. But the way you're using them is a little bit different from what they do in Piggyback Payday. So if you get Piggyback Payday and you combine it with what I teach in my exclusive bonus number 2, you can grow Instagram accounts using other influencers really fast, really big. So that is the bonuses I'm giving to you if you decide to purchase Piggyback Payday through the link in the description below. That was my review. Thank you for watching, and check out, as I said, check out this page in the link below to see more details about Piggyback Payday and get it with my bonuses now.